You're tuned into the VeloNews Show. I'm Fred Dreyer here with Spencer Paulus. And Spencer, it's 2019 and the pro cycling season is laid out before us. So before we get to it, we need to talk about the 5 biggest stories to follow in World Tour racing this year.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting year. There's a lot of interesting storylines to follow. Let's start off with number 5. Peter Sagan, changing things up. He's going to race Liege-Bastogne-Liège.
Here's why I'm excited about this. We've seen Peter Sagan win on the cobblestones. We've seen him win 3 world championships, but all that has come on hilly and kind of flat terrain. He's going to race Liege-Bastogne-Liège, which has big, long, punishing climbs, and he's going to reignite that conversation we had a few years back. Is he the most versatile rider of this generation?
He's got to be right at the top of the list as far as I'm concerned, and he might be the only rider who could make Liege-Bastogne-Liège exciting and interesting.
Hey. Okay, moving on. Storyline number 4 is about Quick-Step. Well, De Koning?
But if it's a C, then is it hard or... Let's call it Quick-Step.
So this team has dominated the Spring Classics for the last decade, but they're coming in this year having lost Tom Boonen 2 years ago and Nicky Terpstra this past season. What do we expect from De Koning?
Quick-Steps. I'm not sure if they can do quite as well in 2019, but rest assured they have a number of top riders who will be able to pick up the slack. You've got Philippe Gilbert, a winner, of course, of Tour of Flanders, and also Yves Lampaert. He's been an up-and-coming rider on that team, and maybe this is his chance to really shine. And let's not forget, Zdeněk Stybar. Is this finally his chance to win Paris-Roubaix?
All right, storyline number 3 involves our good friends at Team Sky. When we look at the Tour de France, I have one question. Who's going to be leading Team Sky at the Tour? Chris Froome or Geraint Thomas?
I think the answer is yes. They both have a shot at leading it. They're both going to focus on the Tour. Thomas, the reigning Tour champ. Chris Froome hoping to win his 5th yellow jersey, which would equal the greats of the sport.
Here's the thing though, Spencer. We've seen teams come in with 2 leaders before into these Grand Tours. It always seems to backfire. Who's to say that Team Sky isn't just going to explode and both these guys are going to fall out of the top 10?
Yeah, I think Team Sky pretty roundly proved that that is not the case for every team in 2018 when it was able to successfully cohabitate with Chris Froome and Geraint Thomas. I think they're both going to take the Tour de France together and they'll be all right, and I think Froome will win this one.
I think that's a safe bet. All right, storyline number 2 involves 2 of our favorite guys from the world of cyclocross. Wout van Aert and Mathieu van der Poel are going to be racing the cobbled classics this season, which is going to reinvigorate the debate, Wout or Mathieu, who you got?
Right, you know, they have been clashing on the cyclocross course for years now. I think this is a real exciting development. I've been wanting sort of a season-long narrative to follow in the classics, and I feel like this is the rivalry we have been waiting for.
But here's the thing, I mean, riding those cobblestones is so technical. I wonder about Mathieu van der Poel's ability to handle it.
Are you kidding?
Nah, he's gonna be fine.
Are you kidding, Fred? Seriously?
I think he's going to be
yeah.
fine.
Okay.
All right, our number 1 story to follow in 2019 again focuses on Team Sky, and that is whether or not Team Sky is going to be able to save itself going forward. This is a story we covered right before the break. Sky Television announced that it was ending its ownership of Team Sky at the end of 2019, which means David Brailsford and company need to find some type of new sponsor, maybe merge with another team, come up with the cash to save this team.
It's going to be tricky for them. I think if any team can do it, Team Sky can do it because, bar none, they have the biggest media impact being able to win so many Tours de France, and I think that's valuable for major corporations.
I know this guy Oleg from Russia.
Oh!
Who loves cycling. And
sounds promising.
Maybe we'll put that
pass on that one for now, yeah.
Well, you know, a story we didn't mention is about Geraint Alaphilippe and whether his boy band is going to take off. Let's see that clip.
The fundamentals are there.
He's got future. Well, for Spencer Paulus, I'm Fred Dreyer. Thanks for tuning into the VeloNews Show. We'll see you next week.